kickoff for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
A first down carry for Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tannehill finding Davis for a Titan first down.
Tennessee.
Let's go.
This is Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Henry. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Henry again.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll run with Henry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run the option. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Seahawks nothing.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
To Derrick Henry.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
And
that's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd Henry.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A 38-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Steps away. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Carson. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, Wilson forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
3rd down and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Go wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Buying time to his left. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his left. Going. He's got a man. Complete. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. On first down, Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
Now they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we bought for circle around, trust for the offense. You know.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's McNichols. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
First down.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Again, it's Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Third and 2, Tannehill. Open is Swaim, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Seattle, Washington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. They'll run on first down. It's Henry, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Henry.
The Titans on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And it's Tannehill now to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down, so you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run the option. They'll run for it with Henry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll run with McNichols. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Wilson being chased out left. It got his man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
At the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now Tannehill. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Henry. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Tannehill. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score, Titans.
But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Seattle, so long, everybody. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And some strong running. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
And the 49er first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
San Francisco.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Seahawks nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at about the 32. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run it with Carson. They find some open field here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Complete to Nick Ballore. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
This is Carson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught at the 8. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Niners 7, Seahawks 0.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2.
2nd down and goal. Wilson forced out to his left.
6-yard line.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 70 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Seahawks 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Here's Wilson. On the move to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He lets it fly for Lockett, and that's caught inside the 35. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st down, it's Carson, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. They'll roll him out right. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Operating from the gun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So the ball
down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Goals on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
The score.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Able to slither by. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Mostert. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The 48-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Under pressure here, and down he goes. sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo on the screen. This is Coleman. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
To Tevin Coleman. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 35. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the 49.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking left sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, but it's going to be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Garoppolo again. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game. And he's got a 1st down.
They'll run with Mostert.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Seahawks 7. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Grant. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. From the 41, Garoppolo. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
At the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. But hold everything here. They might have hit the kicker. And if they did, that'll be a 1st down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack.
Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, He's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air is going to be mine, and that turned out to be true.
Mostert with a carry on first down, but he is not going anywhere as he is brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Once again, it's Mostert. Finding room to the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 33 yards. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Gold for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there for the Niners. 69 yards. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted.
Trey Flowers picks it.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, zero.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Throwing again. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Seattle Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Watch 89. Watch 89. Watch the safety creep.
One last shot for Wilson. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody. The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
At the 26.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
You can't block me. Snicker. You can't block me. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Samuels, the ball carrier.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Alert. Check 31.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Roethlisberger's.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Hey, you got to get moving, man. You got to get that. 55.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Flush, now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Looking deep here for Ebron. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Ebron with it over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
at the 6-yard line.
Check it back.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
Shaquille Griffin.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? You have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now it's Carson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Carson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
6-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run on first down. Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 28 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
14.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 14-0.
To kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Go, man. Whoever in the building, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe for me.
The Pittsburgh offense
it
at
take
the
me a
line
long
to start
way.
their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
Oh, Bobby!
Pushed it past the
Oh, my goodness. That's why I got to put Griffin right there.
And to come away with nothing.
I appreciate y'all stopping in, man. The Tayshawn Gaming, man. Hit that like and the subscribe, man.
Yeah, now can they
I
get
appreciate
that
it, man.
bad taste out of their mouth?
Come in
here?
and check me out. I can teach y'all some things. I'm still learning myself, though. Tayshawn Gaming. Make sure y'all follow me, man.
Second and 10
it.
now. It's Roethlisberger.
I need he's going to do it. Oh, my goodness. That's my pick.
Eric Ebron, the big
I might
tight
got
end,
to
is
switch out,
intended
man.
target.
God
And it's
damn.
third
That's
down.
going to be my
And he's
pick.
only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
My pick. I think he's going to try to go for the little wide receiver screen.
On third down,
No screen.
Roethlisberger.
Oh, yeah. Come on!
Contact as he
That's
was
my
throwing,
pick!
And the ball drops incomplete.
Pixies!
The passing
It's
game
supposed to be a
not in sync
Pixies.
here early. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here
Come
comes
check
the
me
Steeler
out,
punter
man. I'll be
Jordan
going
Berry to
on
kick it
mega
away.
winning streak.
Back deep is Philip Dorsett.
Most one I ever went on was a 13-0 with Green Bay.
Taking it
Check me
about the
out.
16.
Watch the stick work. Ooh, watch the stick work. Ooh, watch the stick work.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards.
I just
And
learned
it'll be
something,
Seahawk
too, about
football
this game.
First and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
This is a tutty right here.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior.
Come on, man. He ain't been catching me. Oh, I got to double him.
To keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
I got to double him. That's what it is. Oh, wiggle waggle.
And he's able to take it across midfield
double him.
Going out of bounds. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw. And a throw there.
I had a tutty.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
I should have ran the ball. I'm in the running formation. He ain't been able to stop my run.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
Come on, he didn't even jump for the ball. That shit is trash. Good thing I got defense though, man. That shit is trash.
Right at the 48. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Once you do that, they'll stop them little flat routes. You go underneath. 1st and 2nd go underneath. 3rd and 4th go over top. Sometimes on 3rd down though, if it's 3rd and you know, he's bringing me out now. I like to play the yellow line, which is Satan too. Make sure you don't go past the yellow line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Yellow line, you be fine. You play that yellow line, you be fine.
Schuster, but it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar.
Come on, man. You just play that yellow line with your Satan.
Absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left.
Come on.
Tight end Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
Yo, look at this cheating shit, bro.
He's into the clear.
This is some cheating shit. Man, I should have went with the daggers. I should have just went with the dick and dump. Dang.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
On first down, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Come on, man.
And he will go down.
Man, that's garbage, bro.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious.
Get the fuck out of here, Mo.
And this score
this shit
right
cheating, bro.
And that's the risk of a long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Philip Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 31-yard line.
On second down now, it's Carson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Tackle made.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down, Seahawks.
They keep it with Penny on first down. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now Wilson. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
The 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Wilson gets rid of it quickly, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
Going quickly out to the right side. Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
Bro.
And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They start the drive.
Oh, my goodness.
And they'll hit
That's
him for a
a
loss as he's back
safety.
to his 2-yard line. He'll
That's a
lose a
safety.
yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 2-yard line.
Watch the edge. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Monday.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
50. 55, 44. 55. Take me out. Here we go. Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Back, back, back. Easy, easy. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike, open up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. So they'll walk him back half the distance.
Let's go. Whoever to build it, if you can hit that like and subscribe, it's highly appreciated, man. We try hard,
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Roethlisberger will throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
See, I went underneath because he's so close. So I don't want to try to do no flat route. That's why I played him underneath. And I'm playing that line. I know you need to get
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Man, if he keep getting backed up like that, this should be Satan's. I ain't played the right defense the first time. I'm gonna go into
so
this
the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He nervous as shit.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh my goodness!
He's gonna have his running back. It's complete. Now the Steelers use
Come
the first
on,
of their
man. He had to do a whole bunch of
It's just
foo-foo
their
shit,
first.
man.
They've got 2 more
Whole
to use
bunch of
here in the
foo-foo
final
shit.
stages.
This guy is terrible, bro. That's all right, bro. Keep going there. I'm gonna keep putting up the screen on his ass. Keep putting up the screen on his ass. You wanna keep making his ass?
Roethlisberger to throw.
Come the fuck here, nigga!
He's taken down. Darrell Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
9-yard line.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Here's Roethlisberger. He's got room. Now been hit, and he lost the football.
Ball game.
It's loose. And the Seahawks have
Ball
picked it up.
game.
And he'll return
Ball
to the
game.
24-yard line.
Fucking ball game, man. Ball game. Get off my sticks. Could have been put you away there with a field goal. But I tried you. I'm going to stop trying people like that, though. Let's fucking go, man.
Anybody trying to play, bro? Before I get in this thing, anybody trying to run a game, I'm trying to see. So I don't mind playing with you motherfuckers.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Johnson, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you on the birthday, man. Yeah, boy. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you, Blake. Appreciate you, man. Hit that follow button for me, man. Appreciate you, Al. fucks you up, man, because them shit's two totally different speeds. Come on. Ball game, nigga. GG's. 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 Appreciate you, Blake. Yeah, boy. Damn, boy, that was a low ass game right there. Damn, that was a low score. Jawan, appreciate that follow, man. Yeah, boy. Appreciate you, Tayshawn. Tayshawn. I think Tayshawn is Tayshawn, Brian. I appreciate you, man. Didn't mean to butcher your name, bro. We needed that last one right there, boy. We needed that last one.
Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
That man was trying to stop my run, man. That's what fucked me up a little bit, that game right there, man. I ain't had no run on them.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter.
Rodgers
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the Packers' 20-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
2-yard gain on the play. it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down.
They run it with Carson. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
To Chris Carson.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Wilson. Steps him, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Rashawn Gary. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Third down. Third and long.
Third and long. It's Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Down by Ben Burke-Irvin.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
He was brought down by...
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Check 2026.
On third down, here's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
6-yard line.
Let's go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh.
Now Jones.
Fuck, man.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Ball carrier. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He's given 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams.
That was bullshit.
To shed the contact, and it helps him
This nigga
pick
is
up
not
the
like
first.
that, man.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
To freeze. Hell yeah, man. They got hot routes. They got gunslinger. They
remind
tough.
you that coming up at halftime,
I
we'll
like
take you to
playing the
Orlando
Packers,
and
though. I
Jonathan
like beating
Coachman.
them.
Coach will have highlights and analysis
like
of
beating
this
them.
first half.
You
One that's
want to be the
featured
game, Mac?
no touchdowns as of yet
I
on
like
either
to
side.
beat the
So his
Packers.
job's a
So
little
when
bit
people
easier
play with the
for this
Packers,
halftime.
Need to get the
like I
coach
don't
some
even got to
highlights here.
open
Yes, we
team.
do.
Give him
You know what
3
I'm
on the
saying?
game
Like,
there.
people play with the
Second
Packers,
and goal.
they think
Brings up
they
second
good.
and goal.
They really don't. They just be the
And the
team.
ball smack dab on the
You feel what I'm
5-yard
saying?
line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Like I can play with anybody and win.
They'll run it with Williams.
Come on, man.
And the hole
This shit ain't
closes
gonna work
quickly
on
here.
me.
He can fight only to about
You
the
just try to
4.
run the clock.
Call it a gain of a couple.
Let's
The
see if he already
defense
picked his
stiffening
play.
here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his
Who you
foot
play
in the
with,
ground
Mac?
and
Do
cut
you
back.
play?
It just never
You play Madden?
materialized.
Mac
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I will go underneath, but I'm going to go over top this time. Just because it's 3rd down.
Switch.
And he might try to pass it.
Here's Jones. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. Rodgers.
Fuck! He had the balance! Yes!
And it's
Yes!
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
One play touchdown. One play touchdown.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Ooh, why he not catching that?
As they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do
Same
you
thing,
think?
same place. Same place, same
Yeah,
place.
that. But he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Woo! What the fuck was that? He wide open. He is wide fucking open, man.
Intended receiver was
God
DK Metcalf.
damn.
And it's 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Now Wilson back into his end zone.
What the fuck? What kind of pass is that?
Passing game not in sync
Oh
here
my
early.
goodness,
And now it's
bro.
4th down.
They burning me.
I won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
Come on, Dorset! Catch the ball! Oh my goodness, bro. Like, that shit killed me.
1 yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Returnable for Dorsett. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Oh my goodness.
The Seahawks take over first and
Whoever's
10.
in the building, you can hit that like and subscribe, man. It's highly appreciated.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, it's Wilson. They fight.
What? Come on, bro. In the middle of a fucking game? Like, is EA fucking serious? Oh my goodness, bro. Like, EA got to be tripping right now. They got to be tripping. I'm gonna try it with my man. EA is tripping. They on some shit. What? EA geeking, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with EA, man?
Shit, man.
Look at this.
Right now, here, I've been listening to my old time favorite Gucci, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, EA just screwed me. Wow.
Mix it up a little bit.
Wow. Man, I gotta start the broadcast over, man. Come back in like 5 minutes.